Hello everyone, and welcome to my next Let's Play of Don't Starve. Let's just get right into this. Oh yeah, I gotta get the world all set up and everything. I tend to not want to change too much. I like to make the world super big and everything so that it feels like it goes on forever. But other than like the normal things like how many monsters spawn and everything, I usually just keep that the way it should be. I'm debating whether or not I should have more trees. Nah, leave it like that. And everything else should be good. Alright, let's do this. And in case you don't know much about this game, it's alright. I mean, I'll try to explain whenever something comes up what's going on with it. But basically all you really need to know is that this game is a survival-based game. And this transition period is going to take a while. Seems like in the past couple of updates they've made this little segment right here of the world spawning take a lot longer, especially when you modify it. I look fantastic. Don't say such things. Excuse me. Alright. So basically what you want to do is you want to gather any sort of resources you can find. I mean, you gotta get your grass. No, stay away! I'm not trying to deal with no turkeys already. I'm sorry, Gobbler. That's your fucking stupid name. I swear, these are like the worst things in the game. I fucking hate them. They'll try to take your berries from the berry bushes that are lying around. Alright, but anyways, the game, as I said, is called Don't Starve. So one of the big things about the game is this little meter over here. That's your hunger meter. You don't want to let that drop out, because if it goes all the way down, you're gonna starve and you'll start to slowly die, and it's not fun. And let's see, I'm trying to find some flint, but there doesn't seem to be any anywhere. This always seems to happen to me now. It used to be like you could walk like 3 feet, bam, there's some flint on the ground. But now it seems like when the world spawns they decide that you don't need flint anymore. There's a path down there. I might just go along the path, start running around it, and see if I could find anything, because that usually works out for me. Because without flint, you can't start to do anything. Like, really, honestly. Because you need the flint to make tools, such as an axe or a pickaxe, so that you may cut down trees, break rocks. If I could find 2 flint, that'd be perfect, because then I could just start breaking these rocks right here, and get some more flint out of those. But as usual, there is none. I don't know if that's like something that they intentionally wanted to do. Like, maybe they made it to where the area that you spawn in doesn't really have too much flint. I don't know if it was a super intentional thing or not, but that definitely has been happening to me in the past couple worlds I've been trying to make, like testing things out and whatnot. Because an update for this game just came out the other day, which switch things up drastically, like added more inventory slots and that sort of thing. Like I said, once we get to like features and everything, I'll try to explain what they do, but until then I'm not gonna really do that, because and of course the path ends. If I try to go ahead and explain everything in the game right now, there's just it'll just, for starters, it'll take too long, and none of it's gonna make sense, because really you can't explain much in this game without actually seeing it. Otherwise it's just gonna sound like this is just a twisted, messed up game that has nothing to do with anything. Alright, well, if push comes to shove, at least I can make a torch to last through the night. But yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. Now get away from the seats. I want to pick this up. Probably this first episode, which I'm going to do for like the first 3 in-game days, where you can see the timer up here. Once I get to day 4, I'll probably pause it there. But for now, things are going to be really, really boring. Because, especially if I can't find any goddamn flint. Where's all the flint? There we go. Thank you. You're such a beautiful piece of flint. I think I saw another one up here. Yes. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go ahead with the thought that they made it harder to find flint, at least in the initial area that you spawn in, because it definitely was not that hard before. Not at all. Alright, there were a ton of rocks back down that way. Sorry, I keep clearing my throat. Jesus! Try to pick up as much food as I can without picking up too much, because in this game, food will start to spoil. And you don't want to carry a bunch of food. Like, you don't want to pick up everything you find, because when it's still on the ground or just sitting on a bush or something, it won't spoil, so you can leave some for later, effectively. Alright, let's see. The reason... Oh yeah, one of the first things you want to do... is that you want to get enough wood. Like, you only need, like, I think maybe 2 or 3 things of wood to make a little basic campfire. But I think... yeah, you need 2 pieces of wood. Yeah, I think I'll start getting some wood now. There's no harm in... oh, look! There's some flint. That I passed right by. But yeah, normally you just want to start off making like a standard little campfire, but I think I'll honestly set up permanent base really early on, and then just eventually end up moving along, because this world is going to be huge, especially when I added on that modifier that makes the world even larger than the standard one. Because the standard one's already big enough as it is, but now that I've made it huge, we're not going to run out of shit to explore for a really long time. Especially with the adventure mode update that they integrated into the game itself. Which, like I said, I'll explain when we start to get up to all that stuff. Until then, how's the time looking? Okay. I don't want to wait too long, because then I'm going to die. Because when nighttime hits, scary shit starts to happen. which I'll try to show off to the best of my ability before I start to get too scared to do it anymore. Alright, let's see. It's starting to get a little dark. Let me see something. Yeah, okay. We'll set up right here. Goodness, I need something to drink. My throat feels dry. But yeah, let's see. Once nighttime hits, you see that little icon right there? It means it's nighttime. And as you'll start to see, it gets really dark. Now, what I'm going to do really quick to just show off, if you try to go outside of your area where it gets really dark, hold on, make the comment. You can't see. Okay, run back, run back. Oh, it didn't happen. Alright, I'll try again. Just listen for it. That. There is an invisible, I would call him a night monster, I guess. I'm not entirely sure if that would be like the best thing to call it, but pretty much everyone calls him Gru. At night, if you're in the dark for too long, he will attack you, and you can't fight back. So you need to make sure that you have some sort of light source around you, so that you don't die. So yeah, nighttime and light, all that plays basic factors in this game, that if you're not prepared, you're definitely screwed. Oh cool, we can actually make a science machine. That's something that we want to do. You make a science machine, like right here in the science tab. You want to make a science machine so that you can expand, because like right here you see we can't really make too much. Hold on. Daytime transition takes a while now for some reason. Yeah, you see like we don't really have much. You see we have very few things lit up, and we can't make much. But if we make a science machine, you see like these little light bulbs means that we can craft something in there. Now, in order for you to make something, you gotta make a prototype, and you have to have the base ingredients for it, and you have to take it to some sort of science device so that you can learn it, so that way if you walk away you can craft it anywhere. So once you made it once, you'll be able to make it anywhere, provided you have the essential ingredients of it. Now right there, I created a backpack so that we can carry even more stuff. Adds 8 more slots, which used to be... You used to not need to have a science machine to make it, but they changed that in the most recent patch, along with adding your inventory slots up to 15. I think it used to be only like 12, maybe? If even? I'm not sure. I honestly can't remember for some reason, even though I used to play this thing so much. Alright, let's see. So yeah, like I said, these first couple episodes aren't going to be that thrilling, especially since all I'm doing is gathering materials, but I really want to focus on this to make sure I have enough materials, or else I'm really going to get caught in some bad situations, especially since currently as it stands, I don't have any weaponry except for this little axe and my pickaxe, which don't even technically count as weaponry. They'll do damage, they just won't do a lot of damage. So we need to focus on making some armor and a weapon, just so we're prepared for anything. Because as it stands, we're fine right now. Nothing's gonna happen unless we provoke anything or anyone in this game. Nothing will happen. But anytime around, I want to say day 8 to 12, you can get attacked by basically a random event. I mean, they warn you, that's the good thing, but it's still technically random because it varies on which days it happens. And effectively, the longer you survive, the more often it happens. But like I said, as another thing, once we get there, I'll explain it a bit more. Jeez, so much gathering. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's anything of note on the map. No, not really. Okay. Yeah, there might be a couple episodes where, because I want to do, like I said earlier, like every 3 days is going to be an episode, so it's going to be about 20 or so minutes, provided I don't spend a lot of time in the map, because each day is 8 minutes, so that's 24 minutes for 3 days, but when you go into the map, it pauses the game for you, so I think that'll be good because that'll show enough like progress and everything. But if it gets to certain days where I'm not going to be doing much at all, and it's just going to be days like this pretty much where I'm just gathering stuff, but I don't plan to adventure out and explore things or make anything, and I just want to, like, let's say fill out the map or something, I'll probably just not even record those days. Well, I'll record them in case something important happens, like let's say like a wolf attack or something happens, I don't know, but I'll record them, but I won't put them out. I'll just pretty much, no, I don't know, toss them? I don't know. I won't post them. There you go. Just keep it simple. I just won't post it, but when I come back the next episode, I'll be like, hey, check this out. I did this off screen, so y'all didn't have to fall asleep. Alright, we're getting quite a bunch of stuff. Especially want a lot of wood, because that is a resource that will definitely get used up a lot, especially in the beginning, because I need to make some armor. Which is weird when you think about it. You make wooden armor, but it's so good. You think like, oh, it's just whatever, wooden armor. What is this? Fucking, I don't know, what games use wooden armor in it? I know there's like a game, oh, like that Towns game I was playing. You can make wooden armor for your people, but it's fucking useless. Like, seriously, it's like you might as well just be strapping like twigs onto your body, because it doesn't do anything for your people, and they're just pretty much walking around without anything on. But to be fair though, in this game, at least so far at this current update, there isn't really any other type of armor except for the knight armor, which is almost the same, because the wooden armor in this game, it's called a log suit, by the way. I'm sick of saying wooden armor. The log suit, I think it protects against 80% of the damage that you receive, but the more damage you receive, the more the durability is lost when you get hit. So let's say you get hit by 100 points of damage, you'll only actually receive 20, and I wish I knew how much the log suit actually can withstand. It might be that it withstands up to like 300, 400 attack points, and then it breaks. Which may not sound like a lot, but when I was saying 100, that was just so I could do the quick math in my head. You know, the whole 80% thing. Oh, well, let me just get a 100% or 100 points so that way I don't look like an idiot when it comes to math. But yeah, most enemy attacks don't do a lot of damage, but they can be devastating if you're not paying attention. Like, you won't even really be noticing it, and you'll be getting attacked and receiving a lot of damage. Alright, let's see. It's getting close to the nighttime. So what I'm going to do as a general what I'm going to be doing as a general thing in this is that I'm going to be spending my night times doing very mundane things like crafting, things that I don't need to be moving around for, because I'm pretty much restricted to the little circle around my fire. So I'm going to spend that time, you know, crafting things that I need to get to carry around with me, like a spear and some armor that I just made. See, here's a log suit. Actually, zoom in. Hey buddy, you're looking suave, man. Look at you in your wooden armor that surprisingly is amazing. But yeah. Oh yeah, look at that, we're getting hungry. I'm surprised he didn't make a comment about it. Usually he'll be like, my mighty belly is empty. Basically, if you cook food, it does better for your hunger, so I would always suggest cooking your food. There are certain things, though, that after you've cooked them and you consume them, it does really weird things. And I think, actually, it's only one thing at this point, but, you know, I don't think we'll see that for a while. Alright, my hunger's back up. We still got plenty of other things we can eat later on. Plenty of flint. Fire's getting low. I want to test something. I'm going to refine some wood and see if that makes a really big fire like it usually does. Yes. They have not changed that. That is good. Alright. I want to make an alchemy engine next, but I need a lot of more gold nuggets. So that's going to take me a little while. A winterometer. Oh, I could make that, but yeah, I'm going to need to get rid of some of these boulders and get some gold nuggets here. This slow day transition. It didn't used to do that. I don't know what caused it. Alright, let's see where am I heading over here. But yeah, just bear with me. This, like I said, this episode's not going to be that entertaining, but I promise you by day 3 things are going to really start to get interesting, especially with the fact that I'm going to see what's in my surrounding area. In fact, what I might do is I might just not record for a couple of in-game days, explore this general area, and then if something appears of interest, I'll definitely just cut to that, and then we'll try to explore that together. Oh, we're gonna do things together. How cute. I didn't realize how weird that would sound until actually I said it. We'll do it together, guys. Are you ready for this? Oh boy. Get out of here, bird. Get out of here. Yeah. We'll be able to catch some birds later, but for now, that's not a thing. I don't wanna... We need, what are they called? Oh no, it's raining! Oh! Oh boy. With an update that came out 2 updates ago, it now will rain, and lightning strikes can happen and light your shit on fire. And more often than not, it actually will, I think, deliberately go for items that could be lit on fire, like this grass. I'm sure you'll see it here shortly. Oh, hold up. Hold the phone. Let me finish. Let me finish this. Take a look at this. Now, I knew this came out in a recent update, and let's just activate it. Yeah. I don't know entirely how this works yet, but I think it's supposed to be like a revival station. Hop on rock? How do I get on the rock? See, that's why I don't like using this particular character for that stuff. He never really explains anything. He's just kind of like, yeah! Hop on rock! Why long face? Like, he doesn't even use proper sentences. But, whatever. Yeah, like I said, I think that's supposed to be like some sort of like revival station where like if you die, it will revive you there. That's another thing about this game too. If you die, it's game over. You lose everything unless you have ways to counteract it, like meat effigies or that pedestal thing over there, which I don't even know if I've properly activated yet. I'll try to figure it out. But yeah, that's one of the main things about this game that you either love or you hate, is that when you die, it's all gone. You could survive 300 days, and if you die and you don't have a way to counteract it, you lose everything. That world is gone. There's no turning back. So yeah, you gotta be careful. This isn't just a game where it's like, oh, I'm just gonna go over here. I got a checkpoint. No, no checkpoints for you. That's not how we do shit around here. But yeah, I'll keep that in mind. I'll see if maybe there's another piece of it, because there's another item or another pedestal-like thing in this game that you have to find 4 items to put on it to fully activate it. I don't know if that's supposed to be the same way, or if you have to give it like a sacrifice or something. It kind of looks like an altar of a sort. I mean, with a pig head sitting on it, it's kind of, you know. I'm not just naming crazy shit off. Hold up. Let me see something. Do you not have a home? Oh no, you do. Oh, they changed their pathing a lot more. They'll try to run away from you before they try to retreat to their home. That's cool. Yeah, I'm still kind of discovering new things that they just introduced in this most recent update. Because this update was huge. So much new stuff. It's amazing. I love this game, by the way, if you couldn't tell. My friggin' pickaxe keeps breaking! We'll be able to make better tools later on, but for now, we're just gonna continue crafting the normal, crappy, standard ones that break in 2.5 seconds. Okay. Let me see something real quick. Okay, that's where my base is. I'm good for now. I want to make a bunch of gold, I want to get a bunch of gold so that I can create all the items that will go in the place of where the science-related items are supposed to go. I don't think they'll display it here. Oh no, they will. Okay, like the alchemy engine, the winterometer, and the rainometer. And oh, I can create a lightning rod too. That's perfect. That's something that they just introduced. I honestly did not know that you'd be. Wait, what do I need? A science machine. Just a science machine. That's really cool. I'll explain what they do when I make them too, by the way, because I'll be making them very shortly here. Do I need more wood? Not really, but it doesn't hurt. Oh boy. Alright. So have you gotten used to the silence yet? Let's see, might as well pick up this flint. Cut down one more tree and then head back home. Yeah, I guess there's just a lot of things to consider with this game. Like I remember when I first went into this game, I was like stuck on stupid. It took me like 10 days before I even created like a science machine because I didn't know what I was doing. Anyway, that's fine and dandy. You can learn how to play this game without having someone like tell you how to play it. It's not that hard, but trust me, it helps if you have somebody like tell you, hey, you may or may not want to be making more things than just torches, which, speaking of which, I might want to put at least one of them in my inventory. Nope, picked up the logs. Alright. That should last a night. Always just in case. This is something that I've always done and probably will never stop doing. I like to carry at least one torch on me in case I'm stupid, not paying attention to the time, and I'm too far away from my home to be able to basically make it back alive. Because I made that mistake one time, and I will never do it again. I was probably one of the most depressed people you've ever talked to. I was just like, no, I lost everything. I was only on like day 30. And I was so distraught about it. Alright, alchemy engine. Let's put you right there. And the alchemy engine is basically like a science machine, except it just lets you do other things that the science machine would not have let you done. Not have let you done. Is that might have been right. I don't know, but you could build more stuff. Let's just put it like that. All right, rainometer. A lot of refining going on here. Wait, no! No! I don't have enough wood! Tree, come here. That made me really upset. It's like, no, come on, man. Uh-oh, I moved. Jeez. So pro. Day transition. Hurry up! Hurry up, man! Alright. Okay, now let me try to get a quick explanation out on this before we end this day. This right here, the winterometer, shows you how close it is you're getting to winter. Pretty much there's only like 2 real seasons in this game, and that is summer and winter. Right now it's summer. And then we have the rainometer, which shows you when it's going to rain next. So once... Okay, let's not do that now. I think in the next episode we're going to go ahead and try to get some more gold to make this lightning rod. I will see you guys then.